What's good, y'all? It's your girl, the Hood Botanist RX, and we are back with another video today. So today's video is a highly requested video. I get asked about it all the time, every day, literally. So we're gonna do it. So today's video is a love spell, but it is a love attraction spell, and this can be used towards somebody, man or woman, or towards yourself. So as a self-love spell as well. So with this spell, the things that you're gonna need are a pink 7-day candle. I have this one here. You see it is a big 7-day candle. Make sure you get the 7-day and not the ones that burn for like 2 days, like the ones you get from certain 99-cent stores and they burn in like a day or two. Not for this one. Make sure it is going to burn for 7 days, because we're going to work this for 7 days exactly. So that's the first thing, a pink candle. You're going to need a piece of paper. So it could be, and not, I know usually we used to the brown paper bag paper or brown paper, but for this you're going to use, if you have a stationery paper, if you have notebook paper, a pink piece of paper. You need a piece of paper to write on, but not brown paper for this. We're using paper. Let me move this because I feel like it's like, oh. Anyway, so that you're gonna need a pencil or a pink pen or a red pen, crayon, marker, whatever you have to write. I use my pencil, something to clean your candle with and clean yourself with. If you have love, any type of love oil or attraction oil, use that. I'll be using this one that I have here that I make, obviously. Anyway, so the herbs that you're gonna need are, and flowers are lavender, damiana, botón de oro, or meadow buttercup, I said buttercup, ginseng root, not the whole thing, but you know, I like to show you guys how it looks. I'm like not getting it on camera. Ginseng root, boom. Cinnamon, not gonna be using a whole stick. You're gonna be using like either cinnamon chips or you can use cinnamon powder. But you know, I always like to show you guys the whole thing. And some rosebuds, dried rosebuds. And a working candle, and I believe that's it. So my working candle I have here is already lit. I don't even know if I want to try to show you guys because it's in water right now. But it's like floating in water. It's a red candle. You don't have to do that. That's just my little setup that I have going on right now. Excuse the sirens. I'm in the hood. Excuse the sirens. Anyways, moving on. That threw me off. So your working candle, you have your area set. When you start, set your area, so make sure you clean up. You get your place to how it should be anyways. Set your vibe, take a shower, cleanse yourself, have your music playing, your incense, your regular candles lit, and just really step into the vibe. So anytime you do any work, that's something that you should be doing anyways, because you're stepping into a certain type of energy. So, and this energy is attraction, love attraction. So don't be afraid to get sexy, get dressed up. This is a spell that I would say to do at night. Not I would say, I'm telling you to do it at night. This is not something that you do during the day. Also, if you're in a pinch for time, this is not one of them spells. This is something that takes time for you to sit and really take your time. This is not a 1, 2, 3. Let me just light this candle real quick. And one, that's not this right now. So after you cleanse your space and you set your area, you have your music playing If this is for a specific person that you know and you know their favorite song, or y'all have a song, you can have that music playing in the back. If not, whatever other tunes you want to have playing. Y'all know I'm a big fan of jazz. I always have jazz playing, or whatever works for you, that's what you do. But you're setting the mood, you're setting the tone, have your candles lit, and now we're getting ready. I'm pretty sure by this time, if you're thinking about doing this spell, you already have your intentions set, but sit now and set your intentions. Then you're going to get your candle, your pink 7-day candle, and clean it. I already cleansed this candle already. So you're going to clean it with whatever you have to clean it with. Y'all know my speech on cleansing things. This here is rose water and lavender water that I have to cleanse this, because y'all know how I feel about my cleansing and that. Anyway, so you're going to cleanse your candle, set your intentions, and do what you would normally do with any other spell. So you cleanse your candle and get all that yuck out. After that, you're going to carve in the top of the candle. Now, you don't have to do this. This is something that I would do, so I'm going to tell you to do it. You can put "come to me," whoever you're working on, or if this is something for yourself, you could just put "I love you." You know what I'm saying? But you want to put that energy into the candle. This is already done. Once you do that, you're going to go in with your love oil or attraction oil, and just a little bit. Like literally just a little bit, because you don't need a lot. And for safety, fire safety, all that stuff, y'all know how I feel about fire safety. Always make sure that you check your fire safety. So the next thing, you're going to start going in with your herbs. Now, Damiana is great for attracting love. Any type of love work, Damiana is great to use. We're only going to use a little bit, because we do not want to start any fires. Also, you want an accurate read on your candle, so you don't want to put too much herbs and it starts burning and then it's black and then you think it's something else, but it's really because you have too much oil and too much herbs, and that also is a problem for safety, so don't do it. So we're only going to put a little bit. As you're putting your herbs in, you're also placing your intention. You're not just aimlessly putting your herbs in, you're placing your intention into what you're doing, your work. After that, we're going to go in with some lavender. You guys know that lavender is great for attracting love and just attraction. Like I said, just a little bit, because all the reasons I just said a little while ago, you know. I'm going to go in with a little bit of dried rose petals. Like I said, when you're putting it in, make sure that you're always placing your intentions into your work. Do not rush your work. Take your time. If you have to be there for an hour just working on your candle, then do what you got to do. Do what feels right. But make sure you take your time. Really put your energy and essence into what you're doing. So you're going to do that with the rest of the, your herbs and spices and flowers. Let's see, of course, I can't open this bag now, but for each thing, you're going to do the same. So in this time, you're going to be visualizing. If it's a specific person that you know, you're going to be visualizing that person coming to you and how you would feel. You need to really use your imagination and visualize, how am I going to feel when such and such comes to me, and whatever you're anticipating in this attraction and in this relationship and connection that you're building. So that warm sensation that you get so worked up when you think about that person, and when you think about that person showing you the love that you want and stuff that you desire, put that into your work. So like I said, take your time, visualize, close your eyes, get into it. You know what I'm saying? Really get into your work and place your intention. So after you've placed all your I almost forgot the ginseng. And ginseng is great for love work. But let me tell you something about ginseng. Ginseng is very strong. So I know I said you only need a little bit for everything else for safety precautions. But just work in general, using ginseng root is extremely potent. And then for love work, it is very binding. So if this is just somebody that you have a crush on or something that you don't want, ginseng is going to turn the heat up real quick. And it has a very binding effect to it. So keep that in mind when working with ginseng. It is very strong. So y'all take note of that. I said that, whatever. So once you've done that, you've placed your herbs, you place your intentions, your oils, you've sat with it, you've meditated, you've prayed, you've really put your time and your effort and your energy into your candle, you're gonna light it. Now, gotta light it. Oh. So once you light it, that is just part one. The next thing you're gonna go to is now this paper that I told you about. And this is regular notebook paper that I cut to the size. And the reason why I cut it to the size is because for this work, you need a space, because this is a ritual that you're working for 7 days. This is not a candle that you're just gonna have sitting anywhere on the table. This is somewhere that you need to have a set space for. So this right now, I have this candle, and I have, sorry guys, it's the bikes. So, and I have a tray. Now, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you'll see a lot of my works I do on a mirror tray. That's what it's on. So it's only about so big. It's a jewelry tray, an antique jewelry tray from my ancestors. So you're going to put the paper big enough so that when you're done, it can sit on that tray next to your candle. In this letter, you're going to write a love letter. The love letter is going to be from the person, your target, or the person that you're working on. If it's that yourself that you're working on, then the letter is going to be from you to you. And you're going to write it in the present tense. So if this is, let's say, a woman to man, then you're going to be writing from the man's perspective. However, in writing in that man's perspective, you're writing what you want, your desires, your intentions for that person when they're coming to you. So not just, oh, you're so pretty, this and the third. Unless you're just interested on just having a connection based on the physical appearance, then by all means, that's on you to deal with and figure out. I'm not here to judge. So in the letter, you're going to write to, like I said, if this is to a man, to a woman, to the woman that I love so deeply, right? Then you're going to go on. I love you. I love the way that you, I love the way that you make me feel. I love the way that this, that, and the third. You're beautiful. These are the things that I am coming to you with. These are the things that I'm going to provide you with. This is my promise to you. Now, if you're writing it as a self-love, then it's to whatever you call yourself. To my divine self, to my beautiful self, to me, to your name, if you just want to write it to your name, whatever it is that you desire. You could start it off with, I love you, you're beautiful, you're highly desired, you're this, that, and the third, you're this, that, and the third. You're writing all these things that in the present tense that you are, that is happening, because we're using the law of attraction in this. So all the things that you are and all the things that you love so much that's what's in this letter. So you're going to write it out and take your time. Now, your intention should be set, but make sure when you're writing this down that you know what you're asking for, that you know what you're opening up your doors to. So you're going to do that. When you're done, you sign it. If it's, you know, the person, like I said, if you're working on a specific person and you know their name, then after you write the letter, you've read it over, this is what you're putting out, you're going to sign. put their name. If you have their birthday, they sign whatever you want to put to mark them as this is the person that is coming from. When you're done, you're going to take the letter and fold it 3 times towards you. Seal it, place your intentions, put it in an envelope, seal it, and address it. You are going to address it to yourself, but from the love of your life. You can just put that, the love of your life, or from someone who loves you, from this and the third. And you're going to send it to yourself. Let me jump back 1 step. When you're done, you envelope, you sealed it up. You're going to place it on your space, your altar, your working space overnight. And in the morning, take it, send it off. Now, when it comes back, you're going to open it, read it, and relish in it. Take your time and visualize with it. Sit with your candle and feel the love. Like this letter has came from, listen to from you, this came from the love of your life. This is what you're putting out, and it has came to you, and this is yours. When you're done, you're going to leave it on your working space, your altar, your set space that you have your candle burning until the candle is done. When it's done, you're going to take your letter, read it, relish, and this is something every day, go over to it, read it, relish, and feel those emotions, those feelings, all of that energy, feel it. Channel it into what you're attracting. That person, that man, that woman, yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because self-love is very important. And there's so many times that I get asked about love spells and why things don't work out, or you're attracting this type of person or that type of person. That's because you have to start and you have to love yourself first. That's first and foremost. If you don't love yourself, then nobody else is going to love you the way you need to be loved. Point blank. Period. Okay? Anyways. Y'all remember that. But when you're done, you're going to take your love letter and you're going to put it up somewhere important that you will put a love letter. Like if you received, or when your future, whatever, gives you love letters, where will you put it? That's where you're going to put this love letter. And you're going to forget about it. You're not going to go obsess about it every day. Oh, why this person didn't come here? Why this, that, and the third? No, forget about it. You already put it out. Trust your work. Let the universe do what it's meant to do. Don't go searching and looking through the depths trying to find something that's going to match what you wrote, because that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Okay? Sign, seal, deliver it. Trust that it's going to work. Trust in your higher power. Trust in your powers. Trust in your magic. If you don't trust in your own stuff, why are you even here watching this video? Anyways, guys, I'm not going to ramble on, because I know I like to ramble on, but that is my love attraction, love spell video via the pink candle. Oh, y'all saw the spark just now. The pink candle and writing yourself your love letter, right? So if something isn't clear, make sure you guys leave me a comment and let me know so that I can clarify. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys, thank you for all the great messages and everything. Give me some time to get back to you guys, because I literally I got a lot of messages that I was not prepared for. So thank you guys. So boop. Brain fire. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for subscribing. It's always real. It's always good dealing with y'all. I'll be back soon with another video. I think I'm going to drop another love spell video, because I have a few in the archives that I would like to put out since I get asked about it so much. So I'm going to do that. Anyways, it's been real, y'all. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Later.